Hi and welcome to my channel. This is my first playthrough in Louisville. I spawned in what looks like the toy store, and it kind of took me a while to figure out that I don't have any weapons in here. I did find a watch, which, you know, makes it a little easier knowing the time and everything. This isn't my first playthrough, but this is the first one I was able to record. I've done about maybe 2 or 3, each one ending in me getting bitten, you know. So this is my first real attempt after understanding a little bit more of the map, trying to pace myself a little bit more. You know, I'm just looking around to find a sweater with some scratch resistance, and I think I'm gonna start heading out. I tried to grab some pens, grabbed a crayon just in case. I had to take the Grogu plushie. You know, I took the paintball gun thinking that I had taken some BBs, maybe I could fit them in or something, but that wasn't the case. But, you know, I figured, and I actually took the prepared trait, so I totally forgot that I have a baseball bat until right here. And this is my first kill in my playthrough. I never actually got into this part of the map, so I was totally confused on where I was. I'm just speeding this up a little bit. Try to get through the window. Window was not working. Then when to break it, thinking to make a lot of noise. I see 3 cars, and I'm thinking, all right, one of them has to work. As I take out these zombies, you know, making light work of them, doing pretty decent. I chose the burglar career to give me the chance of being able to hotwire automatically. That's what I'd always choose for that capability. And then I see I'm in a cul-de-sac, you know, a dead end. Maybe this would be a good spot to, you know, kind of get my bearings a little bit. You know, take care of the zombies right here. Rip some cloth in case I get bit or cut. You know, I could have something on hand to stop the bleeding. And I look down, I see all these zombies. I'm kind of worried about going down, tiring myself out too quickly. So I go back inside, try to, you know, calm myself. The other playthroughs that I did do, I kind of got in my own way, you know, killing every zombie that I saw after a certain point. You know, not understanding to just kind of continue walking past. You know, I'm gonna speed this up. He was chugging that milk. You know, find something to drink. Find the can opener early. And I took the jeans. I take the jeans because it's better defense. Yeah. So for right now, you know, I feel like I could just, you know, hold up in this house while I kind of calm myself down. I find some boots. You know, I did get the lead foot trait as well, help with the stomping damage. I take the basket because I don't have anything to help carry things with. And I could just drop it how I did there and hit anything when it comes to it, because I'd rather have the two-handed weapon than swing it with one. Yes, I did take some cannabis. I did download that mod. I find some bandages. And it's like, you know what? I keep hearing some noises outside the house, and I look at the time, it's only 11 o'clock. So I feel like I should move. I could find a better location, but I do put a little insignia so I know where I was. You know, and it's time to actually head out, but not before I eat a zucchini. Delicious zucchini. I'm trying to just avoid the zombies. And luckily I have that big gate keeping those ones away from me. But first I actually want to try out these 3 cars, see if any of them work. It's all green, but there's no gas, which will be a common occurrence. Try this one, half decent. One thing that I do kind of regret is not checking the trunks of any of these cars, especially the pickup truck with the open trunk. That's what I mean, kind of just ignoring the zombies, you know, not getting caught up and just killing them because they're in my way. Just really focusing on finding a better place to base up. I'm trying to stay calm. You know, it's a lot of guys right there. But if you not familiar with this game, as long as you're in walking speed and you're not limping, you will be able to outpace the zombies. So I'll find another car. Let's see if I can take this one. I always try to find a car and a backpack in the beginning, like within the first day. That's like my main goal. That one I might come back for though. So I see these guys up ahead. One of them has a backpack. So I figured, you know, I think I can handle this. Let me put that down. Let's go to work. And I know it's a little controversial, but I do have multi-hit on. I like multi-hit. You know, if I'm going to be in Louisville, I feel like I'm allowed to have multi-hit on. So, give me a break. One mod that I would say I really do enjoy are the extra death animations by the zombies. It just adds an extra flair. And this right there. I'm doing good. They're all coming at me, but, you know, my endurance is, well, good enough. You know, I'm still at 94. I like to keep that stat on the screen to help me know where my player stands at all times. All of this for a backpack at the end of the day. But I don't want to keep carrying around the basket, having to put the basket down when I run into enemies. I'd rather just have the backpack. And more carrying space as well. I'm just making sure no one coming up behind me. And I feel like after this, I'm feeling pretty good. Almost get sandwiched between those two ones. You know, they're over there, but they're not coming at me. So my first thought is, let me get this backpack and get the hell out of here. You know, and this is my first recorded gameplay on this channel, so please forgive any rookie mistakes that I do. You know, I appreciate if you're watching. This is just me trying to get better at documenting. I figure like this playthrough would be a nice little starter, you know, at the whole process. I take this watch thinking I could dismantle it later on. I've kind of forgot that I took the boots, so I was trying to look if they had any boots. I see it's the US store it, or you store it. So I'm like, all right, maybe I could come in here, find something. Maybe I could find a zombie with keys. You know, I ended up not being here too long. And, you know, I'm walking and I kind of just pick a random door and I'm like, yeah, this is the one I'm going to beat the shit out of. Of course it's unlocked, but you still got to try. And at this point, I'm kind of worried because I've only got the baseball bat, but I'm worried that because I don't have any maintenance. Right here, I had a little glitch. I had to restart the game. I'm worried about that the maintenance on the baseball bat will eventually break, and I would like to have a secondary weapon that isn't a tool, meaning it's not a hammer or a screwdriver. And I kind of, you know, a little risky having to hit the wall, hit the door that much, wearing down the bat even more. But I did get lucky finding this kukri. You know, basically it's a machete. You know, it's a kind of machete. I take that, and I'm like, let me take these seeds as well. I do take the seeds, right? Yeah, I had to take the seeds. And if you didn't see, the 2 doors down from the door I was hitting, it was shaking, meaning there's a zombie in there. And, you know, initially, you know, I put the $, meaning there's loot there, you know, to be had. I was about to leave, kind of just making sure I get anything of use, you know. And I initially thought about opening the thing. I thought maybe the zombie banging against it would weaken the door more, but when I checked the health, it's 500 out of 500. I take a hit, it's only 20, so I'm gonna have to hit that door about 25 times, and that's 25 hits I could save for actual zombies and everything. That, and I have no idea how many zombies are in there. It would really suck for me to open the door and it's 4 zombies right there to attack me and the playthrough's over. You know, it's only the first day. I figure, you know, try to be smart, get some important things from my character. And I keep finding some decent cars, but none of them have gas, not even a little bit. You know, the door was locked. I didn't want to break it and attract attention. But when I turned this corner, I realized I've been down this road before. In my very first playthrough, I was down this road. And I was like, okay, I know a little bit. I believe this road's a little further down the street from the baseball field. You know, I see this fire truck. Not fire truck, but a fire department truck. Perfect condition, no gas. So let's keep walking. Let's keep walking. Totally forgetting to check the trunks of these cars for maybe a gas can or anything. You know, rookie mistake. If you want to see a rookie mistake, you know, you can see this. So I'm walking and I feel like I've got a gang of zombies behind me. So I'm like, all right, I could lose them. You know, if I go inside, they might forget. Maybe I can find something in here, you know. And I'm hearing this banging, but I'm not sure where exactly it's coming from. Find me a blunt wrap I could always take. I'm thinking the banging's coming from up here. And then I hear something break. Well, that's not this house. Find a hammer, find a saw, find a flashlight, you know, find a jacket to protect me a little bit more. Right here. Oh man, I was about to be real pissed. I did kind of panic. Let me get the hell out of here. I did kind of panic. I just come see these three guys, and I'm like, let's just book it. Let's just book it. Let's get the hell out of here. Trying to stay calm. Luckily, I did pick the. I checked the scar. I was utterly pissed if it had bitten. Luckily, it was just a little scratch. My endurance, I have quick rest, so it helps. You know, if I just take little breaks and everything. Take smoker, kind of calm the stress down. And it's like, let me just walk until I could. I thought I was going down the road that I went through in another playthrough, but I was not. So once again, kind of lost. I see this car and I want to try. You know, it looks untouched. It is untouched, but there's no gas. And that little walk in a circle is out of frustration. See, my hunger is getting not low, but I like to keep it at 100 as much as possible. That's just me. I see those zombies going down that hall, so I'll go the opposite way. You know, cut through here. I start running. I see these zombies. And I get kind of smart. You see right there, the door has a plank on it, which means it is a survivor home, which means there's things in there that could help me. So I figured, all right, let me fight these guys. I look down the street. There's only these ones that are in front of me. So if I can knock them out, I can go in the home, base up for a little bit, collect myself, hopefully find some things to use. Watch me work. And there's about 8 of them. I see the one at the door. I always prefer a machete, personally. You know, I know an axe is nice. I know the crowbar is nice, but the machete, for me personally, I just like it. These three come, I look down the road, there's no one else but these guys. So I figured I can knock them out. Dropped his ass. And then there was one. I take the duffel bag, just thinking, kind of a hoarder moment, taking it just in case, for whatever reason. I wasn't really sure how much more space it held than the backpack I had on me, so I took it just in case if it did. You know, start checking the rooms. If there's any issues. Take some chips, something easy to make. A couple things I can make in the kitchen, you know, a little more detail. Luckily, I think this is the only zombie that was upstairs. I did not know what the liqueur bonbon, what it meant. So I kind of was a little confused right here, but I figured out what I got. Put that in the backpack. And I start organizing all the stuff that I have on me. You need to look at the weight. I am a little over. I try to keep things at 15 or less. You know, I couldn't fit anything else in the backpack, and I'm kind of like, damn, like I'm already running out of space. So, you know, I hear this banging downstairs. I do find a hiking bag, you know, it has a lot more space. I put on the boots, forgetting that I already had the boots. I didn't realize that until I actually watched this playthrough. I take everything out of the bag and put it into the hiking bag. You know, so, you know, I don't really need the duffel bag. That's just me being dumb. And you quickly saw zombie. You know, I thought maybe I could get him through the door, through the window. No. So, I'm afraid the noise is going to attract more zombies. You know, because the backyard is blocked off, so he's the only one that can ever get back there. You know, I start organizing a little bit more, you know, trying to prioritize what I have and where does it go. I wanted to take some other one-handed weapons. And it's like, all right, now this bag is maxed out. I'm trying to see where I'm at. I don't plan on staying here, so I wanted to put a signal on, you know, to come back and pick up the other stuff of interest, like the other axe. There was a hatchet or another machete type weapon that I felt like I could take as well. You know, I'm kind of getting hungry, kind of getting thirsty. So I figured I could start eating, get something to drink. I'm trying to see what books are in the house. Not really anything overly amazing that I need. I feel like fishing, I don't know if I'm ever actually going to use it, but I took it just in case. Got some gloves, took a little vest. I did take the black pen. I love a black ink over a blue ink, you know. So I took the paraglider bag thinking, because I saw that it was a bigger bag by stats, but when I tried to do this, it wouldn't let me, and I was kind of confused, and then I actually read what it actually said. And I'm pretty sure it's from the paraglider mod, where you could, like, you know, get a parachute and everything. So I figured to just put that in this bag. Maybe I could use it at some point. Who knows, really, when I'll ever actually need it. And I sleep on the couch just in case there's anything that will break in the house. I can immediately take it out versus being upstairs and being stuck upstairs, you know, with whatever potential threat is downstairs. You know, so I survived the first day. You know, I sleep for a good little while. I did miss the little 5 o'clock show for our carpentry. That's something I want to prioritize in the future. Try to be able to watch, you know, get my stats up before the TV cuts off. But it's day 2. I think I'll be okay. And at this point, I'm kind of just questioning if I should keep playing or take a little break right here. Now look at the menu, look at the map again. I mean, trying to figure out where I'm at, where do I go? You know, and so I ended it, and I ended up going on the map website afterwards. That's where I'm at right there, where the mouse is. where I originally, in my first playthrough, I got down to this fire department and I thought about going down there again, but then I also see that, not fortress, but it could be a fortress of apartment buildings with the garden in the middle with the gazebo. I'm thinking I can go in there, clear it out, close off the entrance, and I could have all of that to myself. That would be a nice little mission, you know, versus going to the fire department. I feel like would be the safe choice. Taking over the apartment area would be nice. So I want to do the apartment, but I'll leave it to you guys. If you could put something in the comments and let me know what you want to see me do in the next part. I'm going to be trying to upload consistently on this playthrough. Hopefully you enjoy. I appreciate any patience because this is my first time recording my gameplay and, you know, uploading it and everything. So, you know, if you like what you see, give it a like. Come back again for the next episode, and let's see how good I do in Louisville. Okay. That's where I'm at right here. And I figure I could make that. I could do that. You know. Peace.